And hi Niall.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You played Fool's Gold, which is a One Direction song. It was amazing. And did you choose that song because you thought that the crowd would like more? How was that process for you?
I obviously wanted to do a One Direction song, and I was literally sitting going through, you know, because I wrote quite a few of them, so I was able to, like, I know the songs inside out, obviously. So I was like going through, literally sat there with the albums in front of me and went through them all. And I think Fool's Gold is my favourite One Direction song, so that's why I want to do it. And also, it's a good opportunity for me to just stand there with an acoustic guitar and play, and maybe next time I'll do something different, but for this one, I just wanted to touch on it a little bit.
Even if we could hardly hear your voice throughout that song,
I know.
People were like shouting.
I was going, my turn.
Yeah,
I actually said to the crowd, my turn.
You said in a recent interview that you had no idea what you were going to do after One Direction announced its break. And turns out you were the first to release something. Yeah. You have now a world tour, your album is coming up, coming out. #1 pop song in the United States with Slow Hands.
Slow hands, like sweat dripping down my dirty laundry, no.
How is that like to have no idea what you're going to do with your life and suddenly you're at the top?
I don't know, I clearly get bored very quick, which I do. You know, when we were doing our last One Direction shows, I was thinking, oh, I can't wait now, January. And that was the case for about 3 months, and then I was just like, I'm bored now. So, but I always kind of write. I'm writing all the time, you know, sitting at home, watching TV, guitar in hand, you know, just playing and singing and coming up with stuff like I always do. And then all this stuff came quite naturally to me, and then I was just like, all right, let's make an album, and then here we are. We
were scared that you were going to stick to golf. Like, please don't stick to golf. Well, please release music.
That's what I'm going to be doing all next week.
Oh, so come on.
You won't be able to find. No one's going to be able to find me.
If you had to describe Flickr to someone who has never heard anything from you before, which is kind of hard, but let's imagine, how would you describe it? My
taste in music is quite old school, quite 70s. I'm also Irish, so that tends to happen with a lot of singer-songwriters come from Ireland. So I'm kind of highly influenced by that kind of thing. Overall, the album's quite chilled out. A couple of songs quite, you know, exciting, but overall it's quite chilled.
Tell me there are things that you regret, 'cause if for me and I just dying over you, yeah.
And do you have a favorite song from the album?
Yeah, Flickr, that's why I call the album Flickr. The song Flickr was a standout song to me. Obviously, lyrically, it's important to me, and I felt like when I wrote Flickr, the album kind of went off on a different tangent than I thought it was gonna. At the time, I was writing more songs like On the Loose and Mirrors, and they were quite up tempo. And then I wrote Flickr, and then the album just kind of went. And I started writing songs like Fire Away, you know, the more chilled out songs. I started writing around the time I wrote Flickr, so I felt like Flickr was the most poignant moment in the album. And it's a nice one to play too. I don't think I'll get bored of it.
Yeah.
She sits beside me like a silhouette, hard candy dripping on me till my feet are wet. I've been keeping to myself, I had my slow hands, like sweat dripping down our dirty laundry. And now she's all over me, it's like I paid for it.